Hey everybody, welcome back to Plum Figgy. This is Tammy. Alrighty, so I decided I'm going to coffee dye instead of tea dye these papers. So that's a little different. And I'm also going to use some instant coffee instead of brewing it. So this has been sitting in my craft room for literally years, but I've got some water here and some of my hardened, let me take this and see if I can break it up a little bit. This is a method I have not done before, like this. I typically do my coffee and tea dyeing in large batches. But I just did not feel like I wanted to pull all the stuff out to do just these few pages for this journal. And plus I've kind of been curious about, I don't know how strong this is going to be. I guess let's go like that and see how it is. What was I just saying? There's not very many papers, so I thought let's just go ahead and try it this way and see how it goes. I just have some cold water. I didn't even put hot water in here. The other thing next to me, and that I've decided that I am going to be allowed to use, is some stencils. So I wanted to try something with some stencils, and I've got some of these watercolor pigments. I thought it might be kind of fun to try including pops of color along with, this smells really good, along with my coffee dyeing. So I have those next to me, but honestly I don't know if I want to use those. I also pulled out these two distress stains in Spun Sugar and Evergreen Bough. These are two other things that I've had forever and ever that I literally never use. But then I was thinking, I'm not sure if I want that color scheme. So I also pulled out, these are some Versa Magic. I got them in a set of 4 kind of fall colors. I don't know that I'd use all 4 colors, but I was thinking I like that eggplant a lot. The hint of pesto and the yellow, or the pumpkin spice, I really like. But again, I'd have to do some experimenting on this. So I figured I'd just turn on the camera and we could do our experimentations together. You could see how it goes. So yeah, I've been watching some YouTube videos of other people doing their coffee dyeing in this method. I'm honestly I'm not sure where I want to dry these things. The thing is, I think I'm going to have to dry each of these individually with the heat gun, or at least, so it may kind of change the outcome a little bit. But anyway, let me quit talking and let me just start. I also have, this is a Tim Holtz splatter brush. I just got it. I've been thinking, oh, I should get one of those fan brushes so I could do splatters better. I thought I could use this for splattering the watercolory paint. So, I don't know. I'm all over the place at the moment, but I figured we could just get going and see how it goes and work from there. Experimentation is the key, right? I feel like I need to get this prepped and ready to go first. I'm going to try this Evergreen Bough. I feel like this might be a really nice color. I didn't really want aqua, although it looks like this might be super aqua. So I guess we'll find out how it works. But I think I got some pretty strong coffee there. Oh, is that molded? Ew. That's kind of gross. I wonder if I need to... Oh no, that is not mold. That is, it's just discolored from something else that I did. Ooh, I could do splatters like that. That could be fun. Okay, so okay, and then I'm curious about this now. Now I've got a green thumb. Pink, to see what this pink looks like. I'm gonna do this before I put the coffee dye down, because then the coffee dye will dilute it. Okay, that is pretty light, which actually I think is kind of nice. So, okay, well, let me quit talking and let me actually do something here. So I'm just gonna kind of, with a heavy hand, put some coffee down and, I don't know, try a few different methods maybe. Boy, this smells good. It's waking me up. Okay, so this is a pretty busy page, so I don't know that I want to do a stencil on this page, but I will tip it over and do it this way. This might take a really long time, but hey, that's all right. Oh, you guys, it's Friday for you. It is Wednesday for me. And Friday can't get here fast enough because I am kind of over it this week. Just kind of done. It's been one of those weeks. Okay, well, since we've got this happening, I'm kind of curious. My thinking was I could maybe do some smushing and add some water to that. This is just my water for drinking. So let's add some water with some straw here and mix directly on my surface. Let's see how that works. Might not really show up, and I might just make a mess everywhere. Ooh, okay, well, I like that. Why I didn't mix it on my plate, I'm not sure, but this looks cool. Yeah, this is making a super big mess. Okay, well, that's neat. Let me I didn't really want like super clean, everything completely coated in coffee, but so I'm thinking I might put some of this into a spray bottle is kind of what I'm thinking here now. But first let me heat set this and dry it and see how it looks. Okay, so I kind of halfway dried that. I went and found an empty bottle. Well, I emptied it and put my coffee, and then I diluted it just a little bit. I filled it to about there, and then the rest I filled with water. And then I realized that I've got myself a mess here now. So some unusable space. So I'm going to fix that by doing this, maybe. Basically, long story short, I think I don't want, let me use one of these for Splatter Shield. I don't want quite as much coffee to saturate the pages. So they will dry faster this way and also look kind of cool, or a little different anyway. Alright, so boy, it smells like lavender in here now. Coffee and lavender. Okay, so I don't really want to ruin my stamp pad, but I really like this color. It's really cool. So let's see. Let's see if I can sop some of this up with another piece of paper. Dry it just a little bit. I don't know what I'm doing, you guys. It's a mess at the moment, but I'm just putting some ink down on here in this plate instead, and then I'm just gonna add my water. And then mix that up. Okay. I'm not sure exactly how you're supposed to use this thing either. Like that. And then let me dry this. Okay, so that's dry-ish damp. Dry enough that there's no more puddles. Oh, I like how that turned out. So I'm just going to lay this over here on top of my other papers. So I've just got some brown packing paper here, and I thought, well, heck, it's not going to hurt that to get coffee dye on it. It might make it kind of cool looking, actually. So I'm just going to stack things over there to kind of dry, I guess, and kind of keep working. Oh, that's not cute. Let me fix that. But I think I like what I've got going on now. I want to make a few little adjustments. So, I need a splatter shield of some kind, I feel like. But over here, I also have all my stencils too in this. So I thought it might be kind of fun to try these and see what they'll do. Let's put that one down. Some of these are cardboard, so I don't want to use those, but I thought some of these stencils might be fun to try, and I've never done that before with coffee dyeing, so I'm kind of just generally curious. Okay, I'm going to use this as a splatter shield, I think. I know you guys can't really see it, but... And then I think what I need to do for the stencil is let the stencil sit on the paper. I might have messed this up because it was already wet, but let it dry sitting on the paper. But I'm gonna try fast forward. Oh no, I can't use my heat gun on that because that's gonna mess up my stencil. So, maybe if I very carefully move this over, it'll dry enough that it'll work out okay. Okay, so we'll see what happens there. I'm gonna have brown fingers tomorrow, you guys. And then I'm gonna just keep going, so I think I'll just put this on fast forward and maybe interject here or there, but I'm liking the purple. I think I'll just stick with the purple. I don't know if I'll add another color or not, but yeah, I'm just gonna keep kind of doing this and seeing how it goes. Alrighty, everybody. So we have some coffee dyed papers that are dry. So it is literally like 2 days later, I think. I wasn't able to get up here tonight. I had rehearsal tonight. So yeah, it's Thursday now. I don't remember what day it was before. It's been one of those kinds of weeks again. So I thought I'd just kind of walk you through the papers as they are now, and then next time we work on this journal, I'll have some signatures put together. It's the coffee dyeing ended up being a bit thicker than I guess I thought it would be, but you can see, I don't know how well you can see, but there is purple showing through on some of these, but it's actually very faint. It's not as prevalent as I expected it to be, based on when they were wet. So but I'm extremely pleased with how these turned out. I mean, this one was that kind of light sage green piece of paper. It's completely changed color. I wouldn't say I don't think I could say that this was green at some point. But so yeah. Then this one is the one that I put one of the stencils on, and it must have had some kind of ink from the last time I used it still on there, and it didn't do a really great impression of the stencil, but I really love what happened to it. I think this one was white originally, if I remember right. So some lined paper here. This one's more purple. That one looks kind of avocado dyed in a way. Let's see. This one must have had, well, I can't remember if it had it had a stencil on it this way. There was some stars, but then I'm looking at the paper and there's like vines and stuff in there. That must have been part of the design on the paper. This one had that fleur-de-lis stencil on it. This one looks more purple. I don't know how much you can see that in the camera at the moment with this lighting right now, but yeah, so I'm really very pleased with these. They're super grungy. And actually what really happened was all the papers now are basically, this is the very first one that we did. There was that bit of green that I experimented with first. All the papers, with the exception of this one, this cross-stitch pattern, because obviously it wouldn't ever be the same as the rest. There, you can see some of the purple there. They all basically look like they're the same color almost at this point, which, I don't know, it's more cohesive this way. This one I had put the star stencil on top of it, so this has some stars on there now. It's like this is kind of coming apart. I might need to redo that if I want to keep it as an envelope. But yeah, I'm really happy with how these turned out. They're really, really grungy and nice looking. This is the one that's that marble and like pink here. So, but this was marble up there, and then the back side was just white. So, some stars made their way onto this one. I think I had it laying on top of the stencil this way. This is that ledger paper that's kind of a yellowish, I guess, yellowish color. Oh, I was gonna say too, this piece of paper here totally bled. Some of the yellow color from it bled onto this page. Oh, there must have been a stencil there at some point. It bled onto a few different pages, which actually, again, I really like how that turned out. This is one of them. See how this one kind of turned yellow? It's really cool. So I didn't have as much purple. I think this one has the most purple of any of them. showing on it. Not as much purple as I was hoping for, but at the same time I don't mind it so much. I think I'll try it again, the purple. I considered, oh, this one had some good purple on it too. I considered re-splattering. Oh, this one had some yellow transfer from the other page on it too. I thought I'd try and re-splatter these with the purple as they were dry, thinking maybe some of that purple would show through better. But anyway, I'm really pleased, and I'm not going to say what my ideas are yet, but you'll see it in the next video, hopefully. I've got some really fun ideas for how I can decorate this journal, because obviously I don't have a whole lot as far as things to use, and I don't necessarily want to use this page as my decorations. I like how this backside turned out. But yeah, so, oh yeah, this one has a lot of yellow in it too. It's funny how that one piece of paper really kind of affected so many other pieces of paper that we were working on. So, okay, sorry, I know I'm rambling. It's very late. I'm very tired. I'm ready. I need to go to bed. So, anyway, I didn't want to leave you hanging, and I wanted to show you the end result. And so next time I'll be putting the signatures together and starting on some fun decorations for the journal. So I decided that since I've already used the stencils while I was dyeing the papers, that maybe I could go ahead and keep using the stencils a little bit. I don't know. I don't want to lean too heavily on them, but I do think I can use them here and there. And then also, I decided that I'm going to go ahead and let myself use ribbons and trims from this jar only. So this is one of my jars of ribbon and trim, and this one happens to be the one where they're just colorful, and I got all kinds of different kinds of things in here. So yeah, so I don't know, again, I'm not sure how crazy I want to go with using these. Like, I don't think I'll be using bright colors like this, but more of the muted tones like this and the brown, and things like that. But again, we'll see how that goes. I don't want to rely heavily on that, but I think I'm not going to try and do that right now. I think it'll really help me with the way that the journal looks. So, and actually, I may coffee dye some of that too, now that I'm thinking about it. So, because I still have some of that coffee. I have plenty of that coffee dye left, and actually I added some water to it to try and dilute it just a little bit. So, okay, I'm going to quit rambling, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye!